What is a synchronous event? Well, something that happens. What is it's a good question. What is a synchronous event? Something that happens over time or over space that is the same or similar to something else. So if I rub my nose here, somebody else called Phil is rubbing their nose in Australia. That would be a synchronous event. You can do it over time as well. You can do it over distance. You can do it all. It's just synchronous. So everything works flawlessly. And we think of these as wild occurrences, and they're not. If the synchronicity of the world was just every now and then, nothing would function. Photosynthesis wouldn't work. The amazing process that photosynthesis is. Well, all these words are big and difficult to say. Pink. It wouldn't work, because that is an amazing process of changing water. They break it down, sunlight, and they produce sugar out of sunlight and water. It's just amazing. But that stuff wouldn't do it, and every plant you see is doing it. The grass is doing it constantly. That's synchronous, because if it wasn't synchronous, the atoms wouldn't fix together. They wouldn't do this. You wouldn't get the energy from the sun. You wouldn't do that. It's just amazing. That's it. Right, this yellow. See how this yellow does today. Yeah, God, I love pink. To use that one. So, whoops. It's a bit too big. A bit too big. Little one. Oh, I love using water. Water? Paint. Such a fluid thing to do. Just putting it on and seeing what happens when you do it. Look how it flows. So synchronous events. When everything's working, everything sorts itself out, and some amazing things happen, you see it, but you don't see it when the tragedies are happening. It's not that it's not happening, it's just you don't see it. I don't see it. Well, maybe I do sometimes, but it's quite hard to do. And they happen, and they're nothing to do with emotion, nothing, they just happen. They just happen all over the place. Oh, that's a lovely line, and two lovely colours. It's really tempting, very often with these paintings, is to not do anything else. But the urge to complete, because that doesn't still feel complete. You could just leave it there, because it is. I'm going to put a white line down here, I think. No, it's going to be a buff titanium line. Just take that out of there. Do you have the right palette knife? Because it never feels finished unless you've done something else on top. For me. It's true that you could just leave it. And if I'd done a white underneath and just done those two in there, I may well have left it. I don't know. That's running out too. I think I need paint order. Yeah. Right. Yeah, and I'm just going to do the normal sweep down the middle of the page. Missed a bit. I want that bit in there. And that, because of the way that I've got, well, because it's just up, that's the way it is. It's just happened there. So I'm going to pop in some white there. On the top to a different palette knife, painting knife. Just to give that, just to pop that out. No. I might have felt like it was finished, but it's not. It's not that shape. I can't talk. Well, I can talk, but I need to just sort this out because that's not what. It's not. It's not in the right place. But it's in the right place. Now I just need to bring it back out again. So we could do that. I could take that round to there to give that a wholesome. But I think I don't want to. I don't really want to make a cross because a cross is a cross, isn't it? Not a cross. So, and I'm going to make this the last shot, whatever it happens to be. It's made a cross.